Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to enable an item out of stock. So let's suppose that on a specific day you're selling a lot of an item on your menu and you're going to be out of stock soon and you want to prepare for that. Or you are out of stock and you need to make those changes real quickly so your online customers doesn't order that food or that item. So let's suppose in the salads category you have a Greek salad and you are completely out of stock. So what you would do is you would log into the back end of your website, click on Clover orders on the back end, and then press items images right here. Once you press that, you'll see all your items from your Clover inventory app. Okay, and then what you would do is type in the item name here. I'm gonna type in Greek salad. You can just type in Greek and it'll still show up. Okay, once you do a search, you'll see Greek salad. You have a few options. Once you put your mouse over it, it says hide from website. You can hide it if you like, so people can't see it, or you can just say enable out of stock. Enable out of stock will change it. So for example, let me show you. I'm going to do enable out of stock, and then I'm going to go to the website and refresh the page. So let me go back to the website here. Okay. So right now we have it as that, but when I refresh the page, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page now. When I refresh the page, it will say out of stock, see? So I can't order it. When I click on it, I can't order it. Again, you can do that to as many items as you want. You can also make it disappear. So the other option is just to make it disappear. So I'm going to go ahead and go back here. And I'm going to disable out of stock, but I'm actually going to hide it from the website. This time I'm going to say hide from website. When I hide it from website, your customers don't see it, so they can't order it. So again, it's your preference whether you want to hide it or you want to put out of stock. If you put out of stock, your customers will know that you do offer this item and they may check back later to see if it's available again. So I'm going to go over here. Notice how it's disappeared now because I hid it from the website. Okay? And one other way you can do this, it's a little bit different. It basically does it automatically. This one is a little bit more challenging because you would have to know in advance how many salads you have in stock. And for restaurants, it's kind of difficult for them to keep track of their inventory because it's hard to measure everything. So for example, tomatoes, you may have a lot of tomatoes and you're gonna run out, but you don't know exactly when. But if you're one of those restaurants that take exact measurements of everything, then you can take advantage of this feature here, which is called track stock, meaning track your inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to show on website. So for example, 6-piece nuggets here, right? If you go to your Clover.com inventory app, you'll notice it'll say track inventory. It'll say quantity 5, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever quantity you have there. If you want to keep track of that, you can do this. Go to settings here, and then go to store settings. So let me see here. Okay, so what you do is you go to store settings, and then there's a track stock right here. Enable it. So that way you can put a number on there, and it will slowly count down to 0. Once it's 0, it'll say out of stock. Again, you can enable or disable that. It's up to you. Most restaurants, from what I've noticed, they have it disabled because it's kind of difficult for them to track the food items. But if you retail, I mean, it's much easier to track stock. So if you have like 25 books, 25 specific books, and you know exactly the count you have in your store, then you can enable that. So once it's gone, it'll be sold out. Okay, and that's how you do that. If you have any questions, feel free to check back on the frequently asked questions here, or just go to YouTube and type in Smart Online Order. There's lots of videos there that you can watch for additional tips and information, or just subscribe to this channel. Thank you.